That's hilarious. Classic us. We're back and we're in better spirits than ever.
Yeah.
Oh. I just spat beer all over the computer room, and guess what? I'm not going to clean it up.
Oh, shit.
We're dealing with a loose cannon tonight.
Oh. So, anyway, guys,
Awesome.
this is our first podcast post me leaving our boy Jake FH.
It's true. This is the first in a long time of just us three in our
separate spaces.
respective
Jake and I had a wonderful
Our
little
own
time.
Places, yep.
If I'm being honest, I cannot think of a time in recent memory when I've laughed that hard that consistently. That was
it
was wild. We really mostly just got high and did a lot of Smash Bros.
Yeah, exactly.
For all the cookies.
Oh yeah, dude, that was some epic. There was some epic Smash Brothers going on.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That and then beaching.
Dude, beaching, had some sick beach days.
Yeah.
Saw Cody do stand up.
Yeah, saw me crush. Fucking.
Yeah.
Ah.
Nice.
Went to 2 out of 3 shows.
Yeah. And I murdered
Got Cody really high.
Oh, you only went to
Yeah.
two shows? Okay.
Yeah, the
Two
one
out of
that he
three.
missed was the one around the corner from his house.
Yeah. It was the closest one.
Damn. You must have had a great excuse for that one.
We were just too high.
Yeah, we were too high, and then I did a set, and I ate shit, boys. Let me tell you.
You ate shit because you were high?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was like so high, I was scared.
Damn.
Do you never get
It was
some
actually the night that we recorded
up and heezy?
was it Oppenheimer?
It was one of the two.
Because remember we took the drink for the recording and then
It
ended up-
murdered us.
Oh, that's Oppenheimer, yeah.
Yeah, that drink fucked us up.
Yeah, dude. It took me to another dimension. I couldn't even stay for my whole show. I was like, I told the producer, like, the comic after me went on, and then the comic after them started, and I just, like, went up to my producer and was like, dude, I'm sorry. I got way too high. I have to.
That's hilarious. Well, you know
Damn.
what else is hilarious?
As an ambassador to comics and Chronic, you gotta
Always got to be on your A game.
be able to be the highest person in the room.
That's never going to be a thing. Dude, I'm such a low baby weight. I always have been. It takes me, I've always just been like 1 to 3 hits, and that's all I need. You know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
one to
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
it's kept my tolerance down. You know what I mean? If I'm smoking by myself, a quarter will last me like a week and a half or 2 weeks almost. Yeah.
Jake's like, I got through that in a day.
No, we smoked a lot when Cody was here.
Yeah. We smoked
More than
so much. How are your lungs, baby boy?
they're good now because I haven't smoked.
Because I've
as
left.
much. Yeah, exactly.
What do you guys consider smoking too much?
We were smoking like,
We're just like
I don't
chiefing
know.
all day.
yeah, we were smoking like 3 to 4 joints a day, I'd say.
It was mixed live resin.
Mixed with edibles, too.
Live
Nice.
resin joints. It wasn't just regular joints.
Yeah, well, if I'm being honest, that was the highest I've been consistently,
Yeah.
probably in years.
Yeah. The California weed is
That's
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not that little baby weed you guys have out there.
I was gonna say you weren't the only one that took a trip. I went to Montreal.
Ooh,
yeah.
To my honeymoon,
How was the
yeah.
honeymoon? Congratulations.
That was a good time. Yeah,
Tell us
What'd you
about
guys
it.
it was. So we stayed in like I guess it's called Old Montreal, and it looks like European. Everything's
Yeah.
kind of like cobblestone. But it was packed. There were so many people there,
Really?
like every day, just packed with people.
Is Old Montreal Montreal's old town?
Oh.
I mean, I mean,
He's
it
not
was.
saying no, guys.
Anthony, you sly dog. What did you do?
Wait, what do you mean? What is Old Town like in the Game of Thrones?
No, like in Sin
No, like
City.
in Sin City when the whores run it.
Oh, I was thinking Game of Thrones. I don't know why. Like, I don't know.
No.
Then I don't remember. I'm too high to remember Old Town and Sin
It's where
City.
the place that was ran by the prostitutes.
Yeah, it's the prostitutes run it.
Oh yeah, no, that's not. That's not what.
And there's
That's
no
not what it
law
was.
allowed there.
Yeah, just hookers running the streets.
I didn't see any hookers running Montreal. But,
Really? That's crazy because when I went, I did see hookers.
Oh yeah, and you could hear all about that in our Justice Warriors episode. Jake tells us that
Yes,
story.
please see
Actually,
Justice Warriors episode to hear about my Molly-induced hooker story.
I need to listen to Justice Heroes.
Dude, also, before we move on, that motherfucker still has, and I want this to be in the episode. I'm calling him out right now. Matt Bors.
damn.
You didn't mail me a book of social justice warriors or justice warriors.
Social justice. I love that
Yeah.
you keep calling it.
He,
I'm gonna
social
he can't even remember the name, but he wants.
Yeah.
I want a
book.
hard copy. You said in an email. I have the receipts. If you're listening, send me a goddamn copy of the book. I'm about to retcon my Joe Pesci rating and give it a lower.
Oh
tier.
no!
Yeah.
Don't
So
do
don't
that.
let that happen.
No, I stand by my 6. You're a cool guy, Matt. Matt and Ben. What up?
Stand by my 5.
But actually, in that episode, we also talked about weed in Montreal, and so there it was actually like the edibles are different, but it was like I got like these strips. They're like almost like those Listerine dissolvable,
Yeah, like for acid.
yeah, or something like that for acid. Yeah, but it is kind of like that. I mean, if they legalized acid anywhere, that's the way they would have to like sell it. But the weed there was really good. They have these places called SQDC, like
The
they're
fuck is
wherever
that?
you're. It's there. It's like because it's government weed. It's like they have their own dispensaries, and it's just like that was like I guess there's a lot of locations, but I went there it's like any dispensary. I mean, the only dispensary I've been to is in San Francisco, but this seemed a bit more I don't know, streamlined. It didn't feel like a head shop or something. It was just felt like almost like an Apple store. You get what I'm saying? Like really sterilized.
That's how a lot of the dispensaries are in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we're on that advanced shit.
Yeah, so like I really haven't been to many dispensaries, I guess. So it was a cool experience, but it was also just like I wish I could just have a place like that in New York.
Cody, what is that face you're doing?
I'm just
Yeah,
being
what is
weird.
that
I'm
face?
high already.
What was that? It's so random.
It's a face you see before you die.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the thumbnail for this episode.
I accept that.
Well, you know who weren't accepted by society?
We've had worse.
We've had worse, but we've also
Definitely
done a
had better.
solid 20 minutes of not talking about.
Yeah. But it's been a while. It feels like it's been a while. We got to get back in the rhythm.
It's
We
true.
got to get back in the rhythm.
Also,
The
Oh,
rhythm.
look,
Trying
Also-
to shake off the bad vibes that Cody brought in here.
I know. Like, that's what this
I
whole.
got the bad vibes off. Look at me.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
doing
off of you, but like a fucking parasite, you latched it onto us now.
Oh, so I'm the parasite now.
Yes,
huh?
you gave us your
Yes.
like negative Nancy Venom symbiote.
It's not my fault. You're being
I'm on
overly
Jake's side.
sensitive, Anthony. Just shut up. I was trying to hear more about your.
Shut
I was
up.
trying to hear more about your damn honeymoon, and
That's all I have to say about it. It was fun and there was weed. No, it was a good time.
did you go to any cool comic shops?
Yeah, I went to this place called Capitan, Quebec.
Ooh.
It was really cool. They had a lot of stuff. But see, I was getting caught up in the fact that, like, you know how, like, I guess on the back of comics, it'll say,
US
like,
dollar,
the
Canadian
U.S. price. And then, yeah. But you know how in comic shops, some things are just, like, sold.
As different
it's
price
not.
than
Yeah, like they'll just have a sticker that says this is whatever. So I picked up like an X-Men comic because I'm like, this is, I guess, cheaper than if I bought it anywhere else. You know, like the exchange rate works out. So that was cool. We had a lot of good food. Ate a lot of poutine.
Oh, dude, I love some poutine, baby. Actually,
Yep.
I can make some insane poutine.
Really?
Yeah.
You could? Ooh, Make it for me.
Dude, I would love to. Next time I'm in New York, I promise you, I will make you poutine as my cost of you always letting me crash when I need a place.
Okay. We'll crash for poutine.
You know who else would probably crash for poutine?
There we go. The Canadian
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtle
Turtle power.
Nice.
I got it to work this time. It didn't work for Mortal Kombat, but I got it. I had to redeem myself.
Also, I do. Before we get into it, I just saw a clip today of some comedian saying, like, let's all think about animals that remind us of ninjas. How many of you guys have first thought of turtles?
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, in case you can't piece together what we're discussing today, welcome to Comics and Chronic. I'm Jacob H. With me is sad boy himself, Cody Cannon.
I'll take that, Ray. And I was listening to sad music today.
Anthony Inacho. And we're discussing
What up?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah.
Masterpiece.
Truly. I would agree.
Yeah, I
would
loved
agree. I think it aced it.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, one of my favorite movies of the entire year.
Right? Like the only problem is that Across the Spider-Verse came out, right? Like
Cody has a hot take.
woo,
I liked
okay,
it more than
okay.
Across the Spider-Verse.
Wow.
A lot more, honestly.
Okay.
Like,
Wow,
significant.
Okay.
a lot more.
Not so- okay,
Significantly.
maybe not like,
Cody.
I mean, like, as much more as you probably could. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not sure.
That's like a
As
classic
much more.
Cody Cannon. Like, that's as old as my grandma was when she died 4 years prior. Like, what? That's not a real measurement.
In podcast
In
years.
podcast
Remember, it was in
years,
podcast.
which is like dog years, apparently.
Yeah. Not sure what episode that was.
it was 102.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because that's how old my grandma was when she died.
Wow.
That's great. Go listen to our 102nd episode.
Yeah. Whatever that may
I don't know
be.
which one that is.
Okay, but yeah, I do like it more than Across the Spider-Verse.
Pedo porqué.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Started off with that. Why?
One, there's a lot of, I mean, I could just,
There's a list.
there's a list. One of the
There's a
biggest,
list?
one of the biggest though, is it's a complete story.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay, that's really fair.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
But
But this is also the first one, whereas Across Spider-Verse was the second one.
yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
Also fair. Also fair.
But they're not doing a Turtles trilogy. I'm sure they're going to start a,
They already got greenlit for a second one. They'll
Okay.
they will.
I'm saying, like, who knows how many movies these guys are going to go for? You know what I mean? Who knows?
Time out, but that doesn't speak to the quality of the movie.
That's true.
That doesn't make it. Okay, whatever. That's
It's
fine. I'm not
finished.
gonna.
I don't have to watch the second one if I don't want to.
But that you
The story's over.
True, but you want to. But you want to.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying the story's over. The story ended for that one. If I
or
wanted to.
did it? We see Shredder
Ooh.
at the end.
Do we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where?
Mid credits.
What? Literally, the scientist woman, Maya Rudolph, she's like, we need someone who can get these rapscallion turtles. And then it shows like New York City and then like a lightning bolt. And then it's like the Shredder standing in the rain.
Yeah, that was mid credits though. That was like before the.
Oh, I was gone.
That sounds like a
damn.
you problem. Like, you fucking.
Well,
Why do you get up and leave all the time?
My son looked up, but he looked up if it has an end. I said, does Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have an end credit scene? He said,
Also,
"Let me
it wasn't that mid credit. I it didn't come that long after.
No, so
the
I
movie
guess
ended.
you would say mid credits is like they have like the highly animated credits for like the main
And then it
cast.
goes,
And then it came to the scene.
yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the long credits, and then a post credit would be after that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess he just looked up post credit and didn't look up from mid. And so I was just like,
gotcha. But that's literally all it was.
Yeah, you see the silhouette of the Shredder.
Okay, that's cool. But I mean, I didn't know that.
By the way, was Maya Rudolph's character, is she going to become Krang?
Oh, what?
Like, I felt like her sunglasses were like his visor. You get what I'm saying?
And she looks insane.
She
had
a
really
weird
did.
shaped head.
That was a lot of characters in the movie. I wanted to bring that up. The animation wasn't like 100%, but it wasn't meant to be, I guess. It wasn't.
I think the animation was exactly what it was meant to be.
I actually think I like the animation of this as much.
It was super unique.
It was cool. It was different.
As Spider-Verse, just because it was different. You know what I mean?
It was very different.
Yeah. But like she looked really weird. Like some people's heads were like shrunk really close. I don't know. Like it was like like you're saying, it was meant to be that way. It's not
like
a
even
slight,
like
but-
Rocksteady's head was like oddly like you know what I mean? Like here. But they all looked cool.
Kind of like how like in the first Spider-Verse, Kingpin.
Exactly.
Like his design was kind of like that. Like there was obviously a point to the way they looked, and I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I mean, this movie also was definitely heavily inspired by Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
Easily. In many and in all the best ways. And then like
right.
In case of point, other than the hip hop soundtrack, but also like dude, they had Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross do the music.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Dude, honestly, I liked the music for this better than Spider-Verse.
It did have a cool soundtrack.
Whoa, dude, you're saying some hot boy things, Cody.
Hot boy thing.
Hot boy things.
That's a hot boy horn.
Hot boy.
Horn.
HPH, baby.
No, it had a dope soundtrack, and one of my favorite scenes is when they hang out with the mutants at the bowling alley, and and that Wu-Tang song is playing in the background.
Oh yeah,
like that was a cool fucking scene.
Shimmy Shimmy Ya, ODB.
Shimmy,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh baby, I like it raw. Baby, I like it raw.
I was surprised that was the
Me
song.
too.
Like,
I was like, damn.
he's like, oh baby, I like it
went with
raw.
it.
Like they're like it.
Dude, but also this is a Seth Rogen, what's his name? Goldberg.
Evan
Goldberg.
Thing. You know what I mean? So it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
It was a funny movie.
It was
hilarious.
So funny.
There's a lot of good jokes in there.
So funny.
Like you could classify it as a comedy. I would go that far.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because throughout it was just hilarious.
Also, infinitely better in comedy than any comedy that's been in any Marvel movie. Period.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean, Guardians is funny, but this was funnier.
Yeah,
I think.
Guardians is funny. This is funny.
I really liked the whole like milking bit.
Oh,
And when like and when Splinter like the whole movie he's been like, don't go up there, they'll milk you for your mutant blood. And then like when Splinter goes and rescues them, and he's like,
They're
boys,
getting milked.
wait, are you getting milked? And they're like, no. And he looks over and it says Mega Milker 5000.
that was so.
That whole thing was
funny.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, also in this another stellar thing about the movie: 1.5 runtime.
Yep.
Yeah,
Short
nice,
and sweet.
and sweet.
Fuck you, Marvel! Get the fuck out of here! Stop wasting my time.
Yeah.
You need 8 hours to make Dookie like Secret Invasion, but you fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles can fucking bang all of this out in you know what I mean? Like
Cody's hot.
you know what I mean? Like fuck Marvel.
Get him. The throne of Feige has fallen.
Ooh.
Shit. The gauntlet is laid down.
The turtles are coming for you, Feige.
So much better than honestly like any other than like a select few. I would say like better than any superhero properties in years.
Yeah, it was great. It felt original. I mean,
fresh take on the Ninja Turtles.
Yep. Yeah, hell
Like
yeah.
I even didn't mind like certain things being changed, like the fact that they learned their karate from 1970s kung fu movies and whatnot.
I mean that makes sense. That makes more sense than the alternative. Like in the I don't know.
Then a samurai trained rat in feudal Japan, Cody? I don't think it does make more sense than that. Dude, speaking of Splinter, I thought Jackie Chan was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It was
Great.
hilarious.
So
It was like
funny.
cool to hear him back in a movie. I was like, man,
Yeah.
you know what? I still love Jackie Chan.
He's a great voice actor.
Yeah.
I always
Voice
loved him in
actor.
Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oh yeah.
Even if he is supposedly anti-gay, but whatever.
I never heard
Ah,
that.
is he?
His own daughter said he was.
I'm gonna
fuck
do
you,
my
man.
best. Erase that
Ignore
from
it.
my memory.
Yeah.
We won't have Jackie Chan erasure on this podcast.
Jackie Chan Eraser.
Oh, speaking of cool things, I got this Donatello thing.
Nice.
It was like I got the whole big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle popcorn combo, and it came with this and like.
Is that a skateboard or what?
Nah, it just like goes on top of a cup or something. But yeah, I could pretend it's a skateboard in my free time. I really like Donatello in this movie.
Anthony,
I'm
you are
usually
Donatello.
I'm Donatello. I'm converted to Donatello.
Yeah, you're Donatello. We all know.
It started with our last Ronin episode. Check that out. And now I'm fully Donatello because of this movie.
Who's Cody?
I guess in this movie, I felt Cody felt Raphael.
See, I went with Jake Raphael.
I would say
I would usually-
off of your anger today, you almost hit Kevin in the face. You hard Raphael energy.
Ooh, am I Raphael?
Yeah.
Be loud, be big. I guess you're right. I'm Raphael now. Damn.
Yeah, you're
But
Raphael.
not that he's not. He's a little different than Raphael usually is.
Yeah.
But like it's still that what you're talking about, like that anger and stuff. In this movie, I don't know. Like I usually would love to
He
be
was a happier Raphael.
that too. Yeah, he wasn't. He hasn't been jaded yet.
Well, teenagers, yeah, exactly. Teenagers are less jaded.
That's true.
And that makes Jake Leonardo.
Yeah,
What?
in this
I don't wanna
one,
be
you're Leo.
Leo's a bitch in this. I really love the montage of when they're taking out the mafia guys, like in all the different like criminal
Yo,
organizations.
that was one of the
Yeah.
coolest scenes.
That was cool as shit.
That was incredible.
Yep.
Also, dude, the chase scene with Superfly when and I said, "Hey," is playing the whole time.
Oh yeah, I knew you would love that scene.
Dude,
I
that
love
chase
that
scene was
scene.
dope as fuck.
I loved that scene. I loved the montage. Like honestly, out of this world action.
I would say every scene honestly was kind of dope. Even seeing like the baby turtles like,
Learn
Yeah.
karate.
origin.
Yeah.
But wait, going back to the what's up scene in the car. Okay, so since we talked to Brian Box Brown in his book, The He-Man Effect, you start seeing the He-Man effect everywhere. Swear to God. The movie itself is the He-Man effect, right? The Ninja Turtles are like from the 80s and like they're nostalgic and everyone loves them. That's why we're going to see them.
Yeah.
Like even in the 90s, they were our shit.
Yeah.
And like that song, the specific version they're listening to, there's like a meme. It was on one of the original like YouTube things where it's He-Man singing that song in that way.
Yeah.
Like it's that version of the song. So it was like the literal He-Man effect happening. I'm like, holy shit, the He-Man effect.
It's so funny.
That's crazy. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just
The
didn't
He-Man
have
effect is unlocked.
Anthony, I feel like you've taken the red pill and you've like awoken from
Yep.
the Matrix.
I see the He-Man effect everywhere now.
Dude, speaking of, I thought Ice Cube was perfect, like as the villain.
Stellar.
Like he was amazing.
Stockman.
A different
He was-
version,
and he was
a different
hilarious,
Stockman than what we're used to.
Well, remember, it was his son. It wasn't like the scientist version.
Yeah, this is
Right.
like a crazy. The way they killed the real Baxter Stockman in the first 5 minutes is
Yeah.
kind of insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, but okay, you know what I really liked is okay, so in the end when Superfly is now the big mega monster, the whale and everything,
Yeah,
and they shoot him with that gun that'll like transform it, but it like hits his leg
and
like
like
horse
just one
falls
horse
off. Yeah.
falls in.
One horse
Yeah,
falls off.
one
He's like, I don't
horse.
need that horse.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, that whole shit cracked me up. And he's like, I'm super duper fly now.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he was.
He was
cool
just
as fuck.
awesome. Yeah, He was
Actually,
great.
and
Yeah.
I also didn't mind because I felt like when I was listening to it, he did make an attempt. But Seth Rogen's Bebop voice,
Oh yeah.
it wasn't the most Seth Rogen-y it could have been.
No, for sure. I knew he was a part of it, but I couldn't remember which one he was. And I looked it up.
he was Bebop.
Yeah.
And John Cena was Rocksteady.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Rose Byrne played Leatherhead.
Dude, the cast is
The cast is great, dude. I didn't realize until the credits that Paul Rudd played the Gecko.
Yeah.
He was hilarious.
So funny. Mondo Gecko.
Yeah, Mondo Gecko.
See, I don't really know Turtles lore, so I don't know those characters, but I still thought they were great.
I only know them I know some of them from like video games and stuff.
I know Superfly, Leatherhead. I know who was the robot turtle? Metalhead. There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And Rocksteady.
Yeah, I know Rocksteady and Bebop.
Everyone knows Rocksteady and Bebop. So, you want to hear my only complaints?
Yeah.
Let's hear them.
My only complaint was that, like, all of these mutants that were supposed to be that are all traditionally turtle villains are, like, now just buddies with the turtles.
I kind of like that because I kind of want to see where it goes because now it could, like, strain their relationship or...
They could turn on them.
Yeah, they could turn on them because, like, Rocksteady and Bebop are usually like Shredder enforcers and goons, you know?
Yeah.
So it might be cool to see.
Like, you could easily see them being jaded by humanity, like, not accepting them. Like, maybe you could accept Turtles, but those guys, they're like, oh, my God. Yeah. And they're like, screw this. We're joining Shredder.
Was that your Bebop voice?
One of them, yeah.
One of them, yeah.
Dude.
I think it works for either one.
I do want to say one of my favorite things about this movie, really very New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
They referenced the Bronx at one point. Donatello mentions it.
Yeah.
More New York than any Spider-Man property that's came out in decades.
You're forgetting Spider-Verse is like all about Brooklyn. Brooklyn's still, I think I
think the first Spider-Man is pretty New York too.
Spider-Man.
I meant Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
I think this is more New York though. It felt more, the city felt more alive in this to me.
What about New York City in The Joker as Gotham?
I still think this, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions because I really love the movie. And I
think it was great. I think it represented New York City really well. But I think Spider-Verse did too. I just think they could both, you know. I don't think one was better than the other. I think they both did it.
I don't know why you're trying to pit them against each other.
You're tearing us apart, Cody.
Yeah, Cody.
I just think they're better. I think it's better.
Okay, well, I think you suck.
We don't rate things about which is better. We just rate them on Joe Pesci's.
Yeah. I don't even know what better means. No, but yeah, it was New York, and like even like up until their like slang, like the whole part where they're like, "Yeah, we outside," and they're like, Michelangelo starts like twerking and shit.
Yeah,
that whole thing was.
And they're like, "Let me get a chopped cheese. Let me get a chopped cheese."
But it's cool that their like reference of New York is like from what they observe in the shadows, like when they see people. So they're just like mimicking people they see.
A lot,
or on TikTok
too.
Yeah,
you can tell that like TikTok's influence. New York, the caricature of New York that is on TikTok was really on showcase in this movie.
Well, speaking of Spider-Man and New Yorkiness, Anthony, because you have talked about this scene in the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie, but this movie also had it, and it was when New York came together as a city to help the Turtles beat Superfly. It's the same thing in the end of Spider-Man when all the New Yorkers were like, "Yo, Green Goblin, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us." Like, it was it very much felt like that to me when I was watching it.
Oh, for sure.
I totally agree.
No,
100%.
100%. I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, I was thinking about it while watching it. I was like, this feels like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Totally unrealistic, in other words.
I don't know. I mean, look at what...
Anthony, do you not remember 9/11?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Only the firemen went in there. The people that needed to go in there.
Only the firemen? Anthony, I went in there. And I stole as much shit as I could in my
I think it was a very vague coming together. Like New Yorkers just like to be like, oh, you're not a New Yorker? Okay.
They would not help you.
Watch where you're going. Yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, let's hear it, Mr. West Virginia.
Oh.
No,
Hey, I'm just saying maybe I just bring out kindness in people or something. I don't know. But I genuinely, I normally have fantastic, New Yorkers are rough around the edges, but big old softies in the middle. Crispy exterior, gooey inside.
Why did you just describe like a chocolate thingy?
Creme brulee or something?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
Why did you just now decide to put a
I don't
on? It looks good,
No.
but it just came out of nowhere.
Do it.
No, I'll turn on my light here.
What are we even talking about anymore? Oh, the heroes. The everyday heroes that banded together on 9/11 when things were going down.
Didn't you uncover a new thread?
Yes. Okay, so because I was like, we're doing TMNT episode, I read the original Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird run of Ninja Turtles. So it's like the first 7 issues or something. And there's a panel that was like, it's Stockman actually. He's like, those like little, they're called mousers.
Yeah.
They're not in the movie, but you know what the mousers are in Ninja Turtles. So like he has them planted throughout.
In the movie, there's an Easter egg of them in the movie.
Oh, maybe I didn't notice it.
But go on.
But in the comic, he's like, he has them planted throughout the city. And he's like, I'll bring buildings down one by one until you meet my demands. And he does take a building down. And then he's like, if you don't give me like $20 million by tomorrow, I'm going to bring down the World Trade Center.
Oh,
so, I mean, you can't say things like that in whatever year that was. But that was probably the 80s. Like,
yeah, but Kevin
you can't say things like that.
See, Kevin Eastman and Frank Miller were planning this
They were in
for
cahoots.
years.
Yes.
Years.
The long
If
con.
you take pages from Tom King's, Frank Miller, and Kevin Eastman's comic books and put it together, it looks like
I don't love it.
Oh my God. Like when you fold the...
like a folded dollar bill and you see exactly.
Well, if you fold the dollar bill, you already said that we see Cody's face.
That's true. This
In the smoke.
this is confirmed.
In the Constantine episode, I believe.
In the
We found that out.
Dude, we've been on you guys have been on a referencing spree today.
There's a lot of references.
A lot of references. This
You better be
is-
familiar. This is for the true fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. The true.
True fans.
This was just a really great movie. Like, I went into it being like, like there have been so many bad Turtles movies. So many bad ones.
Yeah, but I would say more good ones than bad.
That's a hot take.
Why? There hasn't even...
Remember like in 2007? Do you remember
Yeah, I remember that
one?
animated one. That one sucked.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that
but you
one,
still have
the sequels
original
aren't that
Ninja
great.
Turtles movie. You have
2.
Secret of the Ooze, which is good. The Michael Bay one isn't good. However, I will say this. The second Michael Bay one is actually way better than the first one. And it feels
Okay.
more like a Ninja Turtles movie. It even ends with the classic Ninja Turtles cartoon song.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And like Rocksteady and Bebop are in it, and it feels like a very Ninja Turtle-y.
Okay.
They still look ridiculous, but you know what I mean?
Because if we're talking about hot takes, I want to say that this is my favorite Turtles movie.
I don't know if I can go that far.
I'm going that far.
First one is really fucking good.
I know. That's what I'm
It
saying.
is. The first one's great. The first one's great.
I still quote the first. People still quote the first movie.
When I was rewatching it for some reason, the quote that stuck in my head because you quoted it out of nowhere. Fuck, what was it? It's a Raphael quote, and it's so random. Fuck, I wish I wrote it down.
Oh, is it when he's talking about cricket and crumpets?
Yes, that one.
You gotta know what cricket is to understand what a crumpet is.
Yeah, and I heard like your voice when he said.
I like that scene. I like that scene with Casey Jones in the park.
Yeah,
That's a good scene.
no Casey Jones in this movie, but we had April.
We had April.
April was cool.
April
was cool.
as
She
fuck.
was-
and very funny.
She was hilarious.
Yeah.
Played by
Ayo Adibri.
from The Bear.
Yes, she's actually been a comic
Oh, nice.
for a stand-up comic for years.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she had a web series with Rachel Sennett.
Rachel Sennett, yeah.
Yeah, called, God, what was it called? It was pretty funny. It had something to do with like Rachel and Ayo something or other.
Nice.
And it was pretty funny. I think they only did like 5 episodes or something.
Yeah, she has a good comedic delivery.
Yeah.
She was funny. I liked her as April O'Neil. I don't care that a bunch of racist people were like, "Ugh, why is April O'Neil black right now?"
Because the movie was because Ayo Adibri's a fucking killer. That's why.
Yeah. Also, like, who cares? It's fucking.
Yeah, we don't care about shit like that here. That's awesome. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I mean, I was even just glad that like 2 of the voice actors for the Turtles were black.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if these are teens in New York City, they should be pretty diverse.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Isn't it like 2 black, a Latino, and white?
I think the
what? The way you said that.
Yeah, what are you? 2 black Latinos and a white.
He's a chef in an Italian pizzeria.
I did also. I know it's like I liked that they did classic turtle staples like the pizza. You know, I was just like,
always got to have the pizza.
Always gotta have.
I saw it with Max and Joey, and afterwards we all got pizza.
Same. I got pizza right after.
We went to a pizza shop and got pizza. It was awesome.
I didn't even
Hell
eat
yes.
dinner, if I'm being honest. But you want to know why, Jake?
Why?
Because beforehand I went to Logan's Chinese buffet.
Oh, that's always a good reason.
Yeah.
Damn, that place is fire.
So fucking good.
Shout out to Logan's Chinese place.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough of that.
Hot boy.
Who were your guys' favorite turtles and or other characters?
Dude, honestly, that's a difficult question because every character was so endearing. I even liked Leonardo because there would be...
I did too.
Like, he would be like the do-gooder, like, bitch boy as an actual teenager. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jake, no, you were Michelangelo this one, especially because he goes to improv class.
Yeah, he does.
Hell yeah.
That was a great scene at the end when they're like coming up with they're all coming up with the plan.
And Leonardo's being a leader.
Yeah, Leonardo's being a leader, and he goes like, all right, Raph, you do this, Donnie, you do this, Mike, you do this. And Mikey was like, yes, and then like there were so many like quick little like funny shit like that.
It was great.
And it's true to their characters that we've known them as, but new for the movie
Updated.
and different. And
But definitely on
real.
brand. Like they all felt,
it felt real. They all felt real. Yeah.
Also, I like that they're actually teenagers and not like rated out mega giants.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Also,
Like even their voices, like they were like kids. Like they were cool.
Also, I like that I like that this movie spans generations. It's got literally something for everyone. That I just feel like our generation, it had the hip hop soundtrack. You know what I mean? For older people than us that were like younger in the 80s, it's still very Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, and it had Splinter being in like low key like a trans loving relationship type of thing.
Trans species.
Splinter's out here looking for love.
The thing he was with didn't like have a gender?
I don't know.
I forgot what insect. What kind of insect was it?
I don't know. Just
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, Kevin just jumped.
Yeah, he did not like that noise.
Nice. Now every time he jumps up, you can just do that.
Yeah. You know his weakness.
Okay, but who would we say we were in the movies?
I thought we decided.
Oh, yeah,
Cody.
Donnie. Yeah, Donnie. Okay.
Well, I decided.
Donnie, I'll be Raph. You're Mike.
Yeah. Generally, I would switch those two around for you guys, but I feel like you guys, you got these interchangeable qualities. I think you guys are like.
We have a thing or two in common.
But in this movie, I just feel like that's how I see you guys. And like we said in even the last Ronin episode, we don't need a Leo.
No. No, we don't.
We don't need a Leo.
By not having a Leo, we all have parts of Leo within us.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
He died in our first battle, and we ate parts of him.
We ate parts of him.
Or is Joey our Leo?
Joey could be our Leo if he wants to be.
Yeah, or one of the mutants.
Which mutant would Joey be?
Which
I
mutant
forgot
would
Post
Joey
Malone was in it as Ray Fillet.
Yeah.
be? Ray Fillet.
Ray Fillet was hilarious.
That was hilarious. He was just always singing. He's like, shut up.
Yeah. Oh, and then there was Wingnut. I like Wingnut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
was
bat.
what's her name from What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah.
Natasha.
Oh, nice.
And then Hannibal Buress played the frog.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, they were all great, like, side characters.
Yeah, it had a sick voice cast.
Yeah. Sick voice cast. Everyone mattered. You know what I'm so sorry. Oh,
Everyone mattered.
A demon just came out of Cody when he said something nice.
Exactly, yeah.
Everyone mattered.
Yeah. That was as close to saying all lives matter as Cody will ever get.
No, I'm saying.
You heard it here first, folks. This is what Cody really feels like.
No,
Damn.
I just meant like every character had a role in the movie, and you cared about them.
Yeah. No,
Some more than others.
Yeah, for sure.
It was great. You know what was also cool? I saw it in 2D, but there were points where like I was watching it and I was like, I wonder if this would look cool in 3D because the animation had a very like, I don't know, cubic, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
3D style to it.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
for sure.
Yeah, I loved it. Like I love the scene where they're trying to get April O'Neil's scooter back from the biker gang thugs. Yeah.
And they're
that's,
fighting.
that scene
It's
in
their
the
first
garage.
fight.
Yeah, it's their first fight.
Yeah,
That was a
fucking what's
cool
his
scene.
name gets stabbed in the leg.
Yeah.
That was super funny.
That
Almost
was
felt
really
like
funny.
Ace Ventura-esque.
Ooh, yeah.
That's the thing. That's like what I'm saying. Goes back to what I'm talking about. I feel like the humor has like it was written by older dudes, but it like KO loved it.
Nice.
You want to hear KO's single complaint?
What?
Oh, let's hear
He
it.
wishes it was longer.
Whoa. Well, he's a
Okay.
kid. I get it.
So us old people are like, it's
Like,
we like how short it is, and he's like, more.
Yeah,
more. I need more.
yeah. He loved it though.
Nice.
That's awesome. I feel like that matters more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like I mean, it was written. He's 13. It was like it. I think like the perfect time for him. You know. I mean, I
Is this
feel
his
like
first? I mean, have you ever showed him the original movies?
no,
Whoa.
I should.
I've already showed my niece and nephews the original movie.
I take that back. I did when it, but like he's too young to remember. Like he's not gonna remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he might remember watching it, but the only movie he really remembers from when he was like 5 or 6, I accidentally showed him.
Oh, nice.
Jesus.
And like fuck, he
Yeah, no shit. Of course it did.
I didn't mean. I mean, like I meant to, but I was lost.
You're a lost little baby.
Have I told that story to you guys before?
No, but you should say that for a dark secret.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Remember, save
Cut
all
that
the
out.
secrets.
Cut it out. That's
Yeah.
my next dark secret.
Okay. Damn, I'm excited.
Well, you know what I'm excited to do? I'm excited to rate this bad boy in the Joe Peasy scale.
Oh.
JP.
JP Morgan.
No, that's the wrong JP.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Oh,
We don't want that at
We
all.
rate on a scale of
Joe-
1 to 6
I
Joe
think we should
Pesci.
start rating it on the JP Morgan scale.
Oh, no.
God, no.
Sell out Jake. What's going on? Capitalist
Hey.
Jake.
I bumped my gain. Am I too loud? Am I good?
You're always too loud.
Am I too loud though?
You're fine. What's the worst that could happen?
I
Other than you kill everyone listening.
Yeah, or tear a hole through space and time, and who knows what could happen? Paddington 2 release a Paddington episode. I don't know. I really don't
They're
know.
a hole in
Yeah.
space and time.
All right. Hey, for everyone listening, if you want us to release the Paddington episode, go
Yep.
storm the Capitol.
Oh, hell yeah.
I imagine like 3 people do it.
Really?
Is that really a storm?
Yeah, that's like a slight uptick in wind. You know what I mean?
A slight breeze.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Especially if it's 3 people yelling, "Release the Paddington." They're like, "What the fuck?" Oh, damn, that hurts my insides.
I'm sure that's normal. Okay, so I think I would give this movie a 6 easily. 6 out of 6. I'm going there. Why? It was so good. Like Cody was saying, it's just what Spider-Verse was an easy 6. I think this is what I'm saying. Spider-Verse was just so good. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like Spider-Verse just has something more that, I don't know. I can't explain it. But this still gets a 6. There could be many 6s for many occasions. I rest my case.
That was a great argument.
Jake?
I'm giving it a 6, dog.
Oh,
that shit was perfect. Seriously, it was. I will say this, and I don't. This has nothing to do with ranking or what I think is better. The first one, the original, live action one, that is my favorite. Simply just because, a lot nostalgia, but also like I do love it. But as far as like one we've had recently that's updated between the two Michael Bay ones, that shitty animated one that came out early 2000s, and also just like a cool new take. Like this is probably like, I don't know, like the best like iteration. I don't know. This is a cool updated take on the Ninja Turtles. Yeah. I liked the changes on the lore.
Yeah.
And yet still very faithful, incredibly faithful to the source material.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I want to see it stick around.
Yeah. I want to see a sequel. I want to see more.
Yes.
And I thought it was cool that they didn't actually use Shredder for the first movie. They're going to like build him up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Same.
Because I do want to.
They're not ready for Shredder
exactly.
anyway.
You already
get
you
their
already
ass
know
kicked.
Exactly. The Shredder would wash this like current version of the Turtles.
Yeah.
Effortlessly.
Effortlessly.
Like not only the Turtles, but the entire squad.
Yep.
Like even the mutants, they could barely take on Superfly at the end.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, 6, easy peasy. I knew it right away while I was watching it.
Yeah. This isn't normally a metric.
What? I did, you ass?
No.
I know. I felt the same
I
way.
did too. This normally isn't a metric by in which I use the Joe Pesci scale.
Oh boy.
But for this one in particular, I am channeling what Joe Pesci himself would give this movie.
Ooh.
And it's an easy 6.
I like the build up there, Cody.
That was good. Cody found a new way. Put us on the edge of our seats.
Nice.
I'm always searching for him.
Well, there you go. 666.
You know what that
Yeah,
means?
I'm getting word that means oh, he's here. Oh.
We were wondering where he was, Old Faithful.
Has it been a while since we've given a 66?
Yeah, because we didn't even give Oppenheimer a 666.
Yeah.
Oh, but Oppenheimer's right next to me.
Wait, Oppenheimer, can you get on the mic and say a few words?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get him off the torture rack.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Oh, I forgot I ripped out his vocal cords. I don't know. He's always just saying the same shit anyway. I become death, destroyer. Anyway, gotta go.
Nice.
Oh man, It always really like smells like brimstone. That's really bad.
Like sulfur and brimstone.
It really smells like shit like that. It's not good.
That's
not good.
hilarious.
Oppenheimer, I didn't need to see what I saw. Let's just
Can
say.
I ask you guys something, though?
What?
Can I hear it doesn't have to be like solid, just like a quick fire. What are your favorite movies this year? Like 5 movies.
Ooh. Okay.
So
Easy.
far.
Quick 5. I'm gonna say just off the top of my head, Banshees.
That was last year.
Was it?
Yep.
Talking 2023.
Wait, Banshees came out last year?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
No, it didn't.
Yes. It did.
Damn it! Did it really?
Yeah. We did our episode last year.
Oh,
Yep.
oops.
Our
Okay.
episode was released last year.
Okay. In that case, this Across the Spider-Verse. They clone Tyrone. What else has come out?
Okay, I'll give you mine so far. Quick fire. This, Evil Dead Rise, Barbie, and Oppenheimer.
Oh, Oppenheimer. I forgot about it. So that's Oppenheimer. So that's 4 for me. I haven't seen Barbie yet. I still need to see it.
Oh, Barbie was great.
Yeah, I heard. I want to see it.
Trying to think of other movies I've seen.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm blanking, honestly.
It was your question.
Yeah. You buffoon.
I mean, those 4 are just like a good, quick.
That's cool.
Yeah.
If you're into that kind of thing, yeah. Yeah.
I think Across the Spider-Verse for sure.
Yes.
You know what I really liked? Maybe a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was so good because of Batista.
What?
Not talking about Guardians 3, but maybe Guardians 3 is on my list. But Knock at the Cabin, did you guys see that one?
Oh my God! What you thought
I
that
liked
movie
it.
was good?
I liked it, but I didn't love it. You know what I mean? Like if I were to give Knock at the Cabin a Pesci score off the gates, it would probably be something like 4.7, 4.6.
I think it's very generous.
Maybe even 4.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little lower than that. But
That's crazy. It's very generous.
I would give it a 5.
What?
Oh, I wouldn't give
It's
it.
I
all
literally
it's
can't
all
trust your
Batista.
taste.
Oh,
It's okay.
I just can't. It's like if someone held like a gun to my head, it was like Anthony has to guess something that you would both like as a great movie. I'd be like, forget it, sir. Just blow my brains out.
That's so funny, especially since we all 3 love so many of the same. It wouldn't be that hard.
Yeah.
Jake's just like,
It would.
take
No.
me,
Jake's
take
ready
me,
to end
dude. Anthony could just say Across the Spider-Verse, and you'd both be fine. But
Yeah.
Jake's like, there's no way.
I just feel like it might be. Yeah, there's that 1%. That 1% chance is enough.
There hasn't been a lot of movies from 2023 that I saw. Like Cody couldn't even name 5. That's what I'm saying. There's not like Evil Dead Rise was great too. I would put it up
Yeah.
I
there.
believe Banshees came out last year. God,
We might have actually watched it in like January or February.
that's what I think. I
It
think
might
we
have came on
watched-
Yeah.
HBO
Yeah.
around January.
Yeah,
or
because it was.
February.
Remember,
Oh, yeah.
didn't it win an Oscar? That means it
Yeah.
had to be a 2022 film.
Yeah.
All right, then I would say definitely Across the Spider-Verse, this movie, They Clone Tyrone, Oppenheimer, and I'm not sure what the 5th one is.
I feel like I've seen a lot of kind of just like meh shit lately. You know what I mean?
Oh, I watched No Hard Feelings. I wouldn't put it on the list, but I watched that the other
Which
day
one was that?
with Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, honestly,
Ooh,
I kind of had hopes for it.
I did watch the Air Jordan movie with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
I watched that too.
I liked it, to be honest.
No, I liked it, but I didn't
Oh,
love
if someone put a gun to my head.
it. I liked it, but I didn't love it.
I liked it.
I
Thought it was fine.
Yeah,
Thought it was
they
cool.
were great. All the acting and stuff were good. If
Yeah.
I'm being honest, it's just like these corporate biopics just don't really interest me that much. you
Yeah,
know?
that's
Yeah, who
fair.
gives a fuck?
I don't give a fuck, but if they can make it interesting, I'll watch it. And the acting was good. Like,
Yeah, the acting was phenomenal. Honestly.
yeah.
But
Like,
Matt
Matt Damon kind of rules when he acts.
yeah, I'll give you that.
Dude's a good actor.
Matt Damon from The Martian.
Oh, do you mean the classic comedy, The Martian?
Oh man, I also watched Fool's Paradise.
What's that?
You know what movie I'm talking about with Charlie Day?
No. What the fuck?
Oh,
It wasn't like highly like
it was the one that
advertised.
he wrote and directed.
He wrote and directed. And I'm a huge fan of Charlie. I'm a huge fan of Always Sunny, but the movie did not hit for me at all. Like, it just didn't work.
Did you see the rom-com with Jenny Slate in him?
No, how was that?
Honestly, great. Fantastic.
Okay, I'll check
It's
that
like
out.
a real sweet, tender. It's not like you're not going to go home and be like, that movie was unbelievable. But it's funny and it's cute. And I don't know. I do like a good rom-com sometimes.
I
Okay.
came up with my
Wait,
fifth.
Jake, I know you're fifth. Bo is afraid, right?
That's what I literally just like while you guys were talking, I was like, oh, that's right, Bo is afraid. So I would put Bo is afraid.
Come on, Jake, trust the gun to your head. Don't give up on life just
You
yet.
guys should still watch that. It's really weird, but fun.
I
Yeah,
will,
it's a long
I
movie
will
though,
when
right?
It's kinda
3
long.
hours.
I will when it comes on streaming.
It is, or
I think it is.
You could rent it. You could rent it. It's not free.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to like hit Showtime or some shit.
Hey, Showtime, baby.
Hey, Cody, I could show you a time.
Oh,
I'm saying?
hey,
Whoa,
yo,
wee.
whoa, wee.
Oh, and on that note, guys, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Comics and Chronic. We love your support.
We love you.
We love you.
We love you.
I like you.
Well, we love you, and Anthony likes you.
Go like and subscribe.
You got to leave him wanting
Check
more.
out our Patreon.
Yeah.
Check it
We're
out.
doing cool things. Things that no one has ever done before.
Yeah. 3
Never,
dudes
ever.
talking.
Yeah. But also revealing dark
3 dudes
secrets.
Ooh, yeah,
Dark.
that's true.
See, Cody has one lined up
Yeah. I've got one in the gun.
And it's
in
gonna,
the gun.
it's gonna go to his head.
Well, good night, guys.
Hi, you're listening to Comics and Chronic, and I'm Jake FH.
I'm Cody Cannon.
And I'm Anthony Iannaccio.
And you can tune in every Thursday to hear new episodes of Comics and Chronic.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Comics N Chronic. That's Comics, the letter N, Chronic.
We'll see you guys next week.
Woo!
Peace.